Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another Princess Connect video. So it's the 23rd of June and we just had our reset, so that means we already have the X dungeon available. As you can see here, I'm already at the last stage. I'm going to showcase the auto teams I'm going to run for this boss. Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another Princess Connect video. So today is the 23rd of June, which means our clan battle is starting, and also we have the new X dungeon. So as you can see, I'm already at the last boss, and I'm going to show you the auto teams I'm going to run that I ran before in the CN server, and I'm going to run the same thing to see if it works on this server. The global server. But before we do that, I want to showcase the sheet that Hope and Dream has prepared. So this is, I think, the best resource right now for global in terms of the various teams you can use to fully auto and to clear the X dungeon. So I will have the link in my description so you can follow that. A few things I want to go over. I think right now the X dungeon should be fairly easy for us if you have all the units, but of course things I want to point out, you can see here the green bars are all full, which means that by the time you reach the boss, you ideally want all your units to have all of their TPs full. So I did that by just going through the stage and not using any skills. However, you might find that some of your units are dying, and that's when you want to bring a healer to make sure they're topped up, as well as they're ready to go for the boss. So you can see here that I'm not at full HP. This may or may not impact the run, we'll see. And I also have the checkpoints. I think if I remember correctly, those are the checkpoints I wanted to hit with each team, so I know if I'm going to be able to fully clear or if I have to reset due to bad RNG. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is the first team, and ooh, it's a bit too fast. So obviously you can do some manual. You could have used Makoto's defense threat first, and then waited for the Makoto How plus the June defense down to reach that 44k versus the 80k that Kaori dished out initially. But I'm not too worried about it. I think this team is going to do fairly decent as long as the boss HP will be around 1.4 mil after this team is done, then it's fine. And of course you saw that I got a lucky crit there, so that didn't really matter in the long run, because if I restarted with the Makoto How and the defense strip before using the Kaori hit, it would have done probably the same thing. So it's normal here for the Makoto to die, I believe, so don't worry too much. I think Kaori gets one more UB out, and I'm not sure. I think that's quite close to 1.4 mil. So later on, the boss will be using the. Yeah, let's see if I can get to one more. Yeah, so the auto would have used it anyhow. Just kind of instantly clicked on it. But you can see here the boss will use his AOE to kill everything. You can have putting kind of tank the damage through invulnerability. So you can see, yes, so I did hit the checkpoint of 1.4 mil, and I'm gonna bring my second team. Going back to the topic, puttings, if you can time putting skill, you can actually dodge the attack from the boss there. But obviously here we're not trying to do any manual work. So here is a bit different. You can see in team 2 I'm also using Makoto, but here I'm borrowing a Makoto from the clan. So that's something you need to pay attention to, that you borrow the correct Makoto, and that Makoto has to be full on TP as well. So I'm going to speed it up with 3 times moving forward. And you can see that this team should bring the, if we look at the checkpoint, this team should bring the boss down to about 300k, and at 300k it's not going to matter much in terms of what third team you bring. I just like to, I guess, use the mage team because I have them built at the moment. But you'll see that there's actually a lot of room for error in this 3-team auto comp. Alright, perfect. So the boss is dead, and well, it's almost dead, and I'm just going to slot in my third team to clear it. And third team, you can use stuff like Hiyori or whatnot, but yeah, mage team, I used it to kind of on my way to climb there. I used some of the units like Ilya, And this is why I'm going to be using this mage team. Of course, mage team is quite flexible. You can sub one of the units with Hatsune if you have her, and the tank doesn't have to be Suzuna either. But yeah, so the second team, we saw the checkpoint is 300k. I think boss right now is about 320k, so it's not going to matter too much because this team will pretty cleanly kill the boss. Even if Ilya died there, it was fine, I believe. So you can see there's still a lot of room, UBs I haven't used, and yeah, the boss is down. So again, fairly simple 3-team model. I think the annoying part will be to climb to the boss with all of units healthy as well as full of TP. But it's good. First clear, we get a new stamina furniture, so make sure that every time you clear a new difficulty, you go to your guild house and you can plant that stamina furniture, and it does generate and add up every day. So I will be planting this down right here, going to the furniture shop, maybe not shop, storage, is it? Yes, and then placing this new trophy right here. Alright, so that's it for the video, and best of luck to your clan battles.